It's down to half. There comes the smite. Let me actually... He's kind of in two minds right now, but MXG has found them. Daisy comes up. Tank is locked in place. He's low on mana. SofM has found Let Me with Flandre, but the Grand Challenge has been issued, but backed away from. Tank will flash away into the Blast Cloud, but also into a Shockwave. Just one more auto attack from Let Me will finish him off for first blood to RNG.
And again, this is SofM though.
SofM doing the same on the top side. Hitting the Prey Seeker. The riposte goes wide, but he's being forced back into the enemy tower. This is pretty much the end of the line for Let Me. It just pretty much who's going to pick up the kill, and SofM's just like, farming jungler, I will be taking this one. I farm.
Infernal stats don't mean anything because you haven't stacked up enough items. You're just sitting in lane phase and opening up space for your support and your jungler to wander around. Okay. So the region means so much more.
I was going to have something about that, but there is a curtain call coming in from the side, and Tank is completely locked up. So much CC, so many roots. No way that Tank can get that. Rush has come up.
And SofM are looking for a flank here. If Snake want to pull the trigger, now is the time to do so.
Tower's down, but they're coming in from 4 different angles. There's a knockup from SofM, but everyone is still kind of scattered. Most pulled into the team of RNG. That's 1 and 2 kills to RNG from that one. They just came in not quite at the right time.
And while down last time in their series, you know, they look great in the lane phase. They still have a lot of talent. You can see that with people like Let Me as they're actually chasing down Flandre. Will they get him? Does W connect?
Oh, nice riposte. That will maybe keep him alive. No, flashes burnt, and that was a lot of damage.
Bam,
from
crit.
that final crit. 500 damage right to the face.
It still has that core of Xiaohu, MLXG, and Uzi, and those are some big names to have.
Uh-oh, Mint's being caught out. MLXG over the wall with Ming, who will get dragged back with the lantern, and Mo is body blocking. The bodyguard of the century saves his ADC. Props to Mo, MVP of that team.
But the damage has been done, the health bars are low, the creep wave is set, and Daisy is here. So despite the fact that yes, Mint and Mo make it out with just by the skin of their teeth, they will lose the inhib.
And that's probably the bigger thing. In all honesty, Hug goes wide, doesn't quite connect.
SofM,
big knockup onto 3 people with the package on top of it. This could be an extremely good fight for Snake as they run down RNG, but Tank is still behind the team, and they converted him. He blows up one target onto Uzi. Lots of damage now completely off the table for RNG. Big arrow comes out, but it's Flandre caught out from Xiaohu, and that's a 2 for Flandre. Will finish this low health turret off. SofM caught out. He does have that Guardian Angel, so it will take another one to take him out, but I don't think there's anyone there to really assist him. Maybe a lantern? Nope. Oh, Mint gets caught out by the recoil, blown up. Where did that damage come from? I think it was from Uzi, and Tank was off to the side trying to find a kill, but it's not going to come to fruition. In fact, Mo's caught out again by Xiaohu, and 3 kills to RNG once, and then all his health disappeared. I was like, that's not how Daisy works.
I'm pretty sure it was Uzi.
It was actually Xiaohu and Let Me hitting him at the same time with all the damage that you're about to see now. Sombrero. SofM up. Here comes the curtain call. He's trying to do the dancing shoe thing, but there's too many people there locking him up. So lane. He was considering recalling for a second, but he's going to stop. This is going to be the inhib again. I guess he's just trying to stop the Nexus from falling, but this is a wave that you could ride. Tank gets caught out along with his support, and he'll also drop. Let Me just nails him with a shock blast. And now it's just too little too late from SofM. Double redemption comes down, so interesting. And now he'll go in for this nice knockup, but there's no team there anymore. This is a 3 versus 5. Flandre comes in and tries to make the hero play. Can't even kill Uzi. And RNG will be closing in here. Pretty much the first game upset. 2 more kills as the last tower goes down and they move on to the Nexus. But this has just gotten cataclysmically wrong for Snake in this game. RNG finish off the tower. They finish off SofM. He dies for his sins. They're on to the Nexus. And RNG will take game 1 as best of 3 against Snake.
We call this a shellacking.
Was the final pickup there for Xiaohu.
And the cool thing for Corki and why he started appearing across from the likes of like Oriana and the Syndra is because he can itemize into Hex Drinker really well, as he has a lot of safety in the lane, so he can kind of stay away from them. He can clear waves well, but he has that defensive itemization that not a lot of the other AP mages. This is a possibility of timing that the junglers would run into each other. Oh,
Mo's
down.
found Ming coming back into the lane, and Uzi's doing what he can, but also MXG in the river, so he'll instant react, auto attack for the kill. First blood to Uzi, and Mint's getting chased down. Throughout play connects, and he's thinking about tower diving before the flash.
So if you have...
Does it absorb all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
You just can run right over the top of it.
That's pretty cool.
It's great. At least they might have changed it in 7.3, but when the nerf hammer came down on Mal's, but last time I did it, I was like, haha.
This is incredible. Look at me moving full speed, that 15% slow. Get out of here. feel like a god. Oh, hook onto MLXG all the way from Flandre, who uses ultimate onto Xiaohu as well. And SofM's there, lands the Q onto MLXG. Wasn't quite the target he wanted, and the ult comes down, unleashed power right onto SofM's face. And at the onto Flandre as well, rotating from the top lane. He'll flash over the wall. He wants this kill. After all of that tragedy he had to face in that lane, he'll feel real good taking down Nautilus. And a 1-3-2-0 RNG.
On the oh, hold on.
Oh, Mint following after Mo. Hello? Where was that? What? He was in place and then we get punished by Uzi, who's quite happy to turn this one around. The easiest kill of an ADC's life. Frog in base. We have Kevin the Owl. We don't have a name for the duck, so that's what we need. So if any of you viewers are watching and have a name, that would be great, but we have a gang happening in the bottom lane. SofM setting up onto Uzi. Fantastic spell shield, but may not be enough because Flandre, I put in click and I kill you. SofM gets a kill in return. That'll be the first one on the board. Snake are here.
This is actually twice now that Uzi has been overextended in a lane and punished by a teleport. It happened in their series against Aimee, and it's happening again now. A great adaptation from Snake to just pull the trigger on this one, see that Uzi's too far forward. They're looking for more.
Well, it's a good idea for Ming to wipe out the minion wave. MLXG is here, and there's a lot of kills potentially open for him. He will take down Mo, but he doesn't yet have the resets, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would have been a field day for Kha'Zix, but in the end, it's a kill return. It's like it's a plaything setup.
He doesn't have ult. They're trying to hit Death Sentence. Spell shield.
Moni Stewart, the flash, the flay. He's got the slow down, and good spell shield from Uzi once again. It'll just be some damage out from mid, but he goes through too deep. He gets the 1-for-1 trade though. Looking for a mid tower.
First tower gold to RNG. He wasn't even looking at that.
Yeah, that's one doesn't land, but there's lots of damage in return. Bullet time, full channel onto Mo, but Uzi will drop there with Mint. Ming was unable to help him, but MXG has arrived. SofM is here, but he doesn't really want this fight. Let Me has TP'd into the bottom side, and that's a...
Let Me. Here comes the sneaky tree through the back door.
Oh, SofM's already used his Q. There's
Yeah,
one kick, but I mean, W's gonna follow you wherever you go. Lands into safety. There was an auto attack following after Uzi, but there's a misfortune. Why is there a misfortune there? A kill goes down. Mint's getting followed after. The stun from behind. Complete pincer attack from
our Zeal item or some sort of attack speed item. Uzi's like, screw that. Infinity Edge. He's got full, like his CDR and his crit are out of control right now.
It's just like, what champion am I playing? SOF, what? I mean, this is not a replay, folks. He's at the end.
Rather rigid play style, and that if their jungler falls behind, he will not assist. Like, he doesn't pass the baton off for someone else.
Yeah. Oh,
and
man.
He's gone again.
Bullet time coming out. He only just came out of the base, and Mo instantly dies. Let Me, not the person to initiate on. SofM caught dead. Xiaohu the kill. 2-0. And yet another push, and it was not going to work out in this time with 2 kills. RNG easily able to take out this tower on the hunt. They're chasing down Mint. The kill. There's the Sibir Maokai combination. Tag down for the count. And that has just turned in from an inhib to potentially the game.
They do have a wave very far up mid lane, so their current wave is relatively small. I don't know if they can end the game without tanking with Maokai.
With Let Me, but Let Me is massive, and only Flandre and Mo are alive, and they're going to do just that. I mean, they just simply don't have the damage. If they had one damage dealer, maybe they could do something, but the minion wave is dissipating, and SofM's back. But Flandre initiates, Mo's there, and SofM as well. I mean, Ming is low, so maybe this can work out, and I think RNG have decided to back away.
SofM is looking for a flank.
Noting why and how and what this has in terms of implications for the team, but I think right now it's more about what it has implications for this tower, because there is an engage going on, and Let Me is slowly dying. Courage of the Colossus actually kept him alive for longer than I think his team was thinking, but that will prevent the push for the next 40 minutes of your time to redeem yourself. Can you get a pick on a good member? RNG, this is pretty much open ground. Uh-oh. That's a chain of corruption going wide, but SofM, that's a lot of damage onto RNG, and it's made them think twice about the engagement.
Again, the backline damage threat from Snake's comp, Corki and Varus, they will shred you. A single, probably 2 arrows hits your backline, you have to back.
I'll say places not to recall for 100 points. Flandre is getting pushed out. That's an instant kill onto the tank, but Ming is low. So is the rest of RNG. He'll drop down. Let Me dragged into the team, but Mo's flinging him away. And SofM is going in onto MLXG. He'll be forced to leap out. Tank called out, though. There is Unleashed power off, on cooldown, rather. That'll be the flash from Let Me. Jumps onto the backline. And this has gone disastrously wrong for Snake. It looked so good for them, but they're dropping members like...
And he's trying to stack up as many levels as possible. And he's caught on ropes.
He's called out once again on this camp, and this is the most free battle there, so they're just going to walk up and kill that inhib like they're doing bot lane, but he did get it this time, and now he's on wolves. So there we go. RNG into this mid lane. They've taken one inhib, make that two, but they won't have any minions in mid lane.
I'm devastated for Snake.
And you can see this was the focus of everyone watching this game right now. It's like, what is SofM doing? And RNG, they're fine with it. You know, while they've played a good game, they're kind of being gifted this 4 versus 5, and it will just take this to the bank. I mean, one game up, another one pretty much in their bag. Like, there is so few things that could go wrong for them, apart from maybe an impressive flight from SofM, which has been revealed by Let Me.
I mean, their composition is entirely reliant on a flank or a death charge going like front to back through the entire team. SofM is spotted at a ward running down mid lane, so RNG now have full information, which is why they pull the trigger. Like, we're taking this tower or we're running you down, because we see that the Lee Sin is not here.
On the hunt used for a tower, take that to the bank any day. I mean, someone's going to have to finish off this one. There we go. Let Me will be the hero that they need. Mo's being caught out. Let Me W onto his face. Philandre catches him out, and that's the bullet time raining down hell on the rest of the team of Snake. Tank called out, maybe the last savior. And SofM, if anything else, he's going to duel his opposing jungler and show he is boss, but MXG has got him isolated, so...
He does have a creep wave, though. They have to kill him.
God, I just wanted this 1v1 to show myself. But MXG is saying, look, I have the team, and that's how you win video games. 24 kills to 6. RNG wiped the floor with Snake. 2 games to 0 in this set. I mean, pretty much against the odds. People were not expecting this 2-0 to happen, but RNG 2-0 over Snake.
Playing really well with their